actually sitting onto the camera tonight. Hi guys, welcome back to the Brethren. My name is Renee. This is Fictional Crafts, and this is a very delayed indie book review. So, this is Quenched in Blood by Sean Crow, which is kind of a sequel slash companion to Valhalla Steel. Read Valhalla Steel first. I do recommend that. And I really enjoyed Valhalla Steel. When did I read it? Last year? And I've been itching to get to this book since then. And I finally managed to read it. And I loved it. I thought this was a great book. So, prose-wise, good stock standard prose, well written, well edited. Couple of little things that I picked up, but I mean, even what book doesn't have a few errors in it? I don't know what that was about. So this follows, what's his name? Angus. What is it, Bubba Girl? What do you want?
I'm hungry.
But you've already eaten dinner. You want another book?
No, Mark's reading my book.
Mark reading you a book, is he?
What's this?
Oh, it's a book.
What's this?
It's a book.
This is Mark's book.
That's Where's Wally?
Where's my book?
Your books are all there.
In the top.
Yeah? Which book do you want?
Baby book.
You want baby book. You want...
Baby book. I need... No, a baby book.
Do you need your ABC book?
No.
Aren't they in Mark's room?
Yeah. No.
Do you want Hug?
No.
Do you want birthday book? Angelina Ballerina?
Yeah.
Okay.
A baby book.
A baby book, huh?
This is Mark's
Okay, well you go give that to Mark then.
This is my baby book.
Yes, it is your baby book. It's real life here, guys. It's definitely fucking real life here. So this follows Angus Jarlson, and he's known as the Glade Burner because he, several years beforehand, his father was murdered by the Fae, and so he went and effectively murdered one of their clans or families or something. And this is a cyberpunk world. This is true sci-fi fantasy, science fiction fantasy. This has actual Fae, terrifying Fae, not caught thorns and roses Fae. This is terrifying Fae. These guys are ancient and nasty, and it's got cybernetics and it's got the net, so it's got this cyberpunk slash dark magical universe, and I just thought it was a very, very well put together mix. So I'll read the back. It's really the best way. The Twilight City hosts over 100 million souls, most held beneath the heel of the global empire Tenokor. After suffering a bitter defeat in Europe, Angus Jarlson, the Glade Burner, has brought the old gods and what remains of his once mighty empire of Valhalla Steel across the ocean to stake a claim in the megacity and begin to rebuild. Yet the long-lived Fae despise the Glade Burner and will muster their might and magic to destroy what remains of Angus and his clansmen. When vengeance and duty to family collide, violence ensues. The question is not only which side will be victorious, but will either remain standing at all. And yes, it's bloody and it's dark and lots of people die. So things I didn't like about this book. The biggest thing I hated about this book was the formatting. I couldn't stand it. It needs to be reformatted big time. It's in Arial, I think. It's in a very it's in one of those fonts. I don't think it's I'll have to double check, but I don't think it's a font that's generally considered easy read for people with hard to read with reading issues, and the font it's not justified, and there's just huge blocks of texts. It really needs just that going over with formatting. And a personal hatred of mine is its matte cover, which is great because it doesn't show fingerprints, but I just think it really doesn't do this image justice. This image is absolutely amazing. So, as you can see, the stuff I didn't like about it had nothing to do with the story. There was a few issues in the story for me. There was a couple of logic issues. Like, there's this one point where the Fae go after Angus's partner, and she's pregnant at the time, which is fine. And that's not a spoiler. It's pretty obvious it's going to happen. But this Tenor has literally issued an ultimatum to these two groups not to fight. And whoever instigates it will be wiped off the map. Yet the Fae still... So the Fae do this thing where they go to set up a third party to go after them. But then a Fae goes with them anyway. So it doesn't make sense. And there's no fallout from Tenor over it. At all. So I'm sitting there going... You okay there, Bubba Bear?
I don't approve.
And that is no sentence a mum at 7 p.m. in the evening wants to hear. Hello, JJ. Now, where was I before I was interrupted? So, yeah, there was a few logic issues for me. I mean, the story was perfectly fine, but it just felt like there was a good opportunity missed in that respect, sort of about the Tenor. I'm never going to get that right. Yes, JJ, I've got a kitty cat here helping me out. And, but the one really good thing I did love about this book was the author was very, very brave and did something very dangerous to do in a climax of a book, and it was well done. I can't say what it was because obviously I would spoil it, and I very heartily recommend you go and buy this and read this for yourself. But I was very impressed with the fact that Crow went there. You could see that the author was heading in that direction. It wasn't a big surprise what the character intended to happen, but the author didn't shirk away from it, which was fantastic to see. I really did enjoy it. So that is Quenched in Blood, which is an indie published book by Sean Crow. I don't know where it's available at the moment other than Amazon, because I bought mine from Amazon. I definitely recommend you give this a go if you like Vikings, if you like cyberpunk, and if you like your dark and nasty Fae. And a war between Vikings and Fae, because that went there. So yeah, heartily enjoyed. Definitely recommend you give it a go yourself. And now I have to wait for Sean to write some more sci-fi, because I'm not in a fantasy mood at the moment. They do have, the author does have some fantasy books out, which I might actually be tempted to try, even though I'm not really interested in reading fantasy at the moment. Anyway, that is Quenched in Blood. So, thank you for joining me. I would say like, comment, and subscribe, but we are all adults here, so do whatever the fuck you want. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye.